Coming all the way from the Incan Empire, we have Inca Cola. Hey everyone, welcome back to Obscure Cola. Today we have our first ever Peruvian cola drink on this channel. Actually, this is the US version of Inca Kola. Inca Kola, originally from Peru, heart of the Inca Empire, I guess. And today we're here with Dafne,
Hi.
my colleague, who is actually from Mexico, not from Peru, not from South America, but as close as I can get.
Yes.
So anyway, this is an interesting drink. This is actually the US version, so it has like the US nutritional information on it, but I bought it at the Don Quixote in Hong Kong, also known as Donkey Donkey. So it's actually the Japanese export version of the US drink that was then imported back into Hong Kong. So it's basically US to Japan, has the Japanese label stuck on it, then they imported from Japan to Hong Kong. I don't know why I took that extra step, but anyway, it's actually the US version of a Peruvian drink. So with that said, let's give it a try. Okay, so from what I understand, it should be very colorful.
Is it like green?
It is like neon,
Oh, neon. I like that
neon green, yellowish.
color. I like the color.
Yeah, I hope that doesn't screw up with the green screen.
Oh my god, yeah.
So try that.
Mhm.
How does it smell? It says it's a cola.
Smells good. Smells good.
So this is, I would say, safely say it is the most international, it's the most global Peruvian
Oh.
brands for sure. Also, Coca-Cola apparently owns the outside of Peru rights to Inca Kola brand.
wow.
So it's still like the original family or whatever owns it in Peru, but outside of Peru, it's Coca-Cola distributed. So basically, it was one of those if we can't beat them, join them kind of things.
Oh.
So they were competing against Inca Kola in Peru, and then they said, "How about we won't buy your local one, but we're going to buy it everywhere else." So they're competing, but they're not really competing.
You're like those books that knows a lot of little things, like Wikipedia.
Yes. But I mean, also I read it on Wikipedia. But
Oh, okay.
okay, this tastes. It's actually pretty good, but it tastes familiar to something. What does it taste like?
Same. I have the same feeling. But yeah.
There's some other U.S. sodas that have a similar taste. I just can't put my finger on it. And
Interesting. It's something I have had before too.
The label is like way too faded. I can't read it. And it's got 3 labels on top of it. I probably have better luck reading the Japanese one. Unless I pull them all off. Okay, let me try to get this thing.
Oh, it's in Spanish.
Yeah, so it's bilingual. The English one the American one is bilingual. I can't even see the sugar. 38.
Yeah, I could tell it has a lot of sugar. Like the moment I smelled it, I smelled the sugar.
Yeah, and it's not just sugar, it's high fructose corn syrup. So this is like super America,
High.
right? Yeah. Like no
Yeah, you could tell.
no real sugar in this one. So, okay, question. In Mexico, in the US now, like quote unquote Mexican Coke is famous because it uses real cane sugar.
Yeah.
Whereas the US Coke and Pepsi all use high fructose corn syrup. So when you drink a soft drink from the US or that's not real sugar, do you notice the difference?
I think I can tell. One thing is because I actually don't drink too much. I mean, I don't taste too much sugar. So when there is sugar, I can definitely tell right away. So yeah, the answer is yes. I can tell.
Okay, because that's a big thing, like, especially in the last 5 or 10 years. It was like sort of gray market Coke from, people would bring Coke from Mexico to sell, and like as in real sugar Mexican Coke and stuff. And then now, like Costco, for example, which is a big chain, literally like directly imports Mexican Coke.
Wow.
And then because of that, then Pepsi, rather than taking the Mexico Pepsi, they actually in the U.S. made a new version of Pepsi, which was called Pepsi with real sugar, just to capitalize on that. And the fact, for whatever reason, I guess because it's closer to where they grow it. Like, actually, there's a lot of reasons, but But basically, for economic reasons, like Mexico didn't find it worth it to switch to high fructose corn syrup, where in the U.S. there's so much corn that it's cheaper for them to not use sugar and to actually use
Interesting.
corn-based or other fruit-based
Wow, I didn't even
sugar.
know.
Yeah, there's a whole like conspiracy theory and stuff about it.
Wow.
There's actually sugar and high fructose corn syrup in like all kinds of normal food,
Wow.
like hamburgers and stuff like that. They're putting sugar
makes sense.
in everything because it's cheap and it's also like makes things taste better, and then people sort of get addicted, and that's why you have so many obese people, because it's like they're
Because it's just cheaper.
it's just it's like this weird economic incentive to make your food extra unhealthy. So it's like junk food plus even the like quote unquote like normal food now is also stuffed full of sodium and sugar and stuff like that. Yeah.
Now makes sense why so many companies can sell food so cheap.
Anyway, so that aside, what do you think of the Inca Cola?
I like the flavor, but honestly what interests me the most was the color.
Yeah, it is very visually stimulating. Let's get another glass going. So I actually definitely like the flavor. I'm still trying to figure out what it tastes like.
Same.
I'll have to get back. Maybe I'll put a subtitle on once I figure it out. Or if I find it online. But definitely interesting. Sound is good. I hate to see what that does to your pee, but it's probably probably gonna like glow in the dark.
No, people are imagining like, yeah, that's what I see when I go.
Yeah. But yeah, so final verdict?
Like the neon color.
Like the neon color. Okay. I'm going to try to remember from my 7th grade history class. The flavor of Quetzalcoatl lives on in Inca Kola.
Does it also taste to you like a childhood, like something you will taste in your childhood?
Yeah, definitely.
Same. It gave me the same feeling.
It has some like discontinued U.S. other soda type flavor. It's like the gum or whatever they're putting in there. Something very familiar.
Yeah.
And I just can't place it. That should have been my other final verdict. Is tastes extremely familiar. I just can't figure out what it is. But I don't think it was from drinking this. There must be some other generic American brand that has the exact same flavor. And definitely in Mexico, I'm sure there's like a Jarritos.
Jarrito.
Like a golden Jarritos flavor that's actually the same thing or something.
Yeah, could be. Makes sense.
Okay, so that's it for today. Definitely check out for our other videos. We still have another Japanese cola, Shizuoka Cola, coming. We just did our Mexican fun tea and English not so fun tea
to know
review.
What we think about it.
Check out our other videos we've done once before and with our other colleagues as well. So see you guys next time.
Bye.
Welcome back to Obscure Cola. Today we're going to try Coca-Cola Apple. I'm here with my son in Japan. Just got this at a Family Mart today. Apparently Coca-Cola